Explosions in Gaza. It's getting hot over there. It's going to get hotter the coming days, and it's about to get uglier. And unfortunately, we are dragged into this mess. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Guess what, guys? We had an Alex Padilla signing. Remember the great Alex Padilla? He was the one who tried to ask a question to Kristi Noem and then tried to and do it in such a way that they took him down. He was on Colbert last night and talking about, obviously, immigration, illegal immigration, what to do with people.
The vast majority of people being arrested, being detained, being deported are the same people that so many families trust to care for our children, trust to care for aging parents. You know, they're the people who are preparing and serving meals in restaurants, that are picking the fruit and vegetables and packaging the meat in factories that, you know, we depend on to put food on the table at home.
Always that. Always the go-to, well, who's going to do all the crappy work? Who's going to do all that? Don't you guys want people to do the crappy work? The work that's backbreaking and awful? Come on. Come on now. You don't want that? That's exactly what they want. And I see that they're trying to do something with the census. That's all Stephen Miller said, that, you know, Trump, the Democrats picked up 20 to 30 seats because of illegal immigration. California, if you got rid of and didn't count 2.2 million people that are there illegally, they would lose one seat, maybe two. Texas and Florida would probably pick up either one of those. And so it's as they try to redo this, and they're not going to be able to, everything is, you know, you throw everything against the wall.
Wouldn't Texas and Florida suffer from the same situation where they were losing the count of illegal immigrants that are there?
Texas may, Florida not so much, because of the illegal immigration issue it's a border issue. So it's, you know, it's Arizona might probably do the same. They would probably, they had a chance, because you'd be surprised, even at 2.2 million, it's not like you're getting 2 seats, 4 seats, 5, maybe one, especially because of size, because there's almost 40 million people in California. Where Texas may pick up a seat probably because of how many people are moving there. But Florida would be probably the most likely one, because they don't have illegal immigration like, you know, they've got Cubans and you know, Haitians, stuff like that, but they don't have the mass, because they don't have that border there, which is a big deal. It's a huge deal. It's a big deal. It's a big border. The border deal, massive deal. This is Sandra Sepulveda. She's our city councilor, Nashville, talking about ICE, baby.
Every day we still have people who are going missing, because if it was about doing things the right way, then they wouldn't be snatching people after court. Because if you are going to work sites, then it wasn't about them being lazy. Because if it was about picking up criminals, then you wouldn't be picking up mothers, children, even U.S. citizens for just being brown. Because if it was about patriotism, you wouldn't beat the father of 3 Marines. Because if it was about the Constitution, you wouldn't be hiding who you are while you beat people, put people in camps, arrest judges, threaten to imprison electeds just based on how they vote. A dictator is rising, and so I would encourage people not to look away.
Stop with the dictator stuff. Just stop with the stop. It is so ridiculous. You know how I know he's not a dictator? Because you just called him that. That's how.
You know what happens if you call Kim Jong-un fat in North Korea?
You know what happens? You disappear.
You disappear.
You know what happens if you have the wrong haircut in North Korea? Because remember, he has haircuts, special haircuts that they much like you said, the names in Iceland, they've got charts for haircuts you're allowed to have. Wow. That is crazy. I watched a this really interesting documentary about like, I think it was like, Doctors Without Borders or somebody like that. They flew over there to do cataract surgery on people that had cataracts. And, they were picked specially, right? Like you had to be a party member. If you were a little chump on the street, no. You had to live in Pyongyang. You had to be a party member. So these doctors went and they restored sight to all of these people. Not once did they say thank you to the doctors. They all got up and they praised a picture of Kim Jong-un's father.
Weird, man. That is just weird.
Yeah.
And it's the true definition of cult of personality.
Yeah, that is. Oh, it is weird. Although they're, you got to think about this, though. Once they get out of there, we've seen this as they go to, fight in Ukraine. Once they get out of there, it doesn't take them long to go, oh, this sucks. I don't want whatever we got going on over there sucks. This is awesome. Have you guys seen this? Have you seen the nudity on this phone thing? Yeah. There's so much nudity on this.
Look what we're missing out on.
Wow, that guy's lying. And by the way, he didn't create the burrito. That was still my favorite thing.
Nor did he hit 9 holes in one his first outing in golf.
Oh, we should look up some of the crazy stuff. That
9 holes in one and 9 birdies.
Yes.
Yeah, and 9.
Oh, my God. It's crazy things that North Korean leaders have claimed. I love this. Let's take a look at some of the wacky stuff. Talk about it. So here we go. You ready for this? Let's have some fun. They said they can cure AIDS.
Wow.
That's one of their claims. To promote their scientific advancement, they said they came up with a cure for not only AIDS, certain types of cancer, and to destroy the Ebola virus. No one is disabled in North Korea.
Nobody.
If your kid comes out and there is an issue with them, maybe there's a disposing.
Wow.
The leader, but this could be my favorite. You guys ready for this? The leaders, they don't use toilets. They don't have toilets. They don't ever go to the bathroom.
Naturally.
Yeah.
They just don't have to.
This one, well, hold on. Every time you think this could be, apparently Kim Jong-un could drive by the age of 3.
But his dad would get mad at him because he didn't want him driving the family limo.
Yeah.
And it was
We have a driver for that.
And it was a stick shift.
It was. Oh, apps a stick shift. Yeah, you want to get kids to not steal your cars today? Just get a stick shift. They'll get in it and look and go, what the hell's this? Where's this? What is this thing? They'll never move. Here's another one. You guys ready? They found unicorns. Yeah. 2012, the Korean Central News Agency broke the story of how researchers had discovered real-life unicorns and a lair. Magpies mourn the death of Kim Jong-il.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. They report they flocked the magpies over there to the spot of the statue and wept. Country created a hangover-free alcohol is another one of their claims. Oh, this one. Every time. You're like, it can't get crazier. Did you guys know Kim Jong-il wrote 1,500 books? 15.
Without a ghostwriter.
He also wrote 6 operas.
Without a ghostwriter.
All of which are better than anything in music history, according to them.
There's a channel on YouTube, I think, if I remember correctly, it's called Dimple. And the whole premise of it is they interview and talk to people that have escaped North Korea and what their view of the outside world was before they escaped and what it's become since they got out. And they are seriously brainwashed inside that country. They think that the U.S. controls South Korea, that it's nothing more than a puppet, and that we're just waiting outside the borders to attack at any moment, and that they have to have nuclear weapons to fight, to keep us at bay.
Oh my God!
Good grief, man! And China and Russia, man, they just feed that.
Yeah, well, because it's better just to let he's a wild dog, and if better just to let him do his thing.
Yep.
I mean, because what else are you going to do? Because they're crazy. All right, let's get back to some of the fun. This one is great. Okay, he did bowl a perfect game, so that's good. That was in 1994 at a donated a bowling alley. He also shot the world record score of 34 across 18 holes, 11 holes in one.
Oh, so it was more than 9.
Yeah, we were wrong. Kim Jong-il set the worldwide fashion trend. Articles began appearing in the North Korean official state news website claiming that Kim Jong-il's fashions were being copied worldwide. And this here, Kim Jong-il. So this is Pops.
Yeah, this is Daddy.
He was born under a rainbow.
I've heard that.
Yeah, he was. He was born under a rainbow.
Wouldn't that mean he's gay?
He doesn't know that. Wait till he finds that one out.
Did you know he actually beat Dennis Rodman in 20 straight games of horse?
I bet he did. How could you not? And like you said, the thing is, here's the thing. What's scary is we have people in this country who believe crazy things that people say, and you have all the freedom in the world to go see if it's true. Right?
Yeah.
The divine birth. It happened in 1942 at the Cherish Baduk Mountain. That place is the bomb. Soviet records, however, indicate he was born in the Siberian village in 1941. Well, who is it? All right. Who is it? I can't believe he had a fear of flying. That's why they have so many trains. Both of his son and his dad had a fear of flying.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, they wanted to breed giant rabbits. I remember that. I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a weird thing that they wanted to breed these giant rabbits. I don't know why they wanted to. The film thing. Do you guys know about the film stuff? All the weird stuff. He was into like Pops and Kim Jong-un are all into film. They kidnapped Korea's biggest stars.
Yeah.
They kidnapped the biggest female movie star they had. And then they kidnapped the director, I think. That was her ex-husband in real life.
Yeah, that's the story I heard.
She wanted to work with, she was trying to, do the best they can because you're never coming back as far as they were concerned. And it was so bizarre. They kidnapped her husband so he could direct the movies because he thought it would be neat if they got back together. My God. And people buy this stuff. And you know what's crazy? Like I said, we have people here who won't do a little bit of Googling and then maybe look somewhere else. They'll just see a headline and go, well, must be true.
That's it.
Must be true.
Well, there's socialists in this country that refuse to believe that country is anything other than a paradise, even though, there's famine intentionally pushed onto this population so that they're starving and that keeps them from doing something as simple as worrying about how, trying to figure out how to overthrow him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you're really starving, it's hard to put up a fight. And remember when he got fat? Well, he is fat because he wants Ozempic, but he put the nation on a diet. If I'm doing it, we're all doing it.
And apparently he has like a cheese addiction where he's just constantly eating cheese.
He's got gout all the time, they say.
Yeah.
A cheese addiction.
Yeah, that guy's dying soon.
He has a guy that is his singular job is to import fine cheese for him.
Oh. What was it? Was it whiskey that they imported? They were the largest importer, I think it was, of whiskey.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
North Korea?
Yeah, they were the largest at one time. They spent $30 million on alcohol. They were like the largest. They had the largest collection, the family, of like whiskey in the world.
I was getting ready to say, do they even let the people?
Oh God, no.
I was going to say.
No, they actually there are stores in Pyongyang where the locals are allowed to buy alcohol,
but only the people that are basically been blessed.
Well, if you're in Pyongyang, you're one of the blessed.
You're stepping up. And somebody reminded me too. They go through the military into people's homes. They'll just knock and random. They want to make sure that you've got his picture all over.
Oh yeah. Well, if you buy a TV, if you're lucky enough to be able to afford a TV over there, it's brought to you by the state.
Yes.
And they, when they install it, when they put it in, it's reduced. They go inside and reduce it to one channel, which is just the state propaganda channel.
That's it. It is. Trump's probably like, wait a minute. I could have them go and put pictures of me all over. Fantastic. If he ever has a mural done in a big city, that's it. We're all going to have to go top him. We can't have that. Sorry. That's the minute anybody puts a giant mural up of somebody, you got to take it down. Take them down. Coming up, more good stuff. We're having fun. It's a Friday, kids. You know that. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997.
I tell you what, drivers, this is not good. We're not even in rush hour. Right now, we've got 40 eastbound west of Nashville shut down because of a crash. This is going to be between exit 163 and exit 172. Down here in Williamson County, I'm looking at north and southbound 65 right there at 840. It's a parking lot at times. And then northbound 65 in between 440 and the South Loop, you're stop and go. I don't see a crash in the way. It could be just pure volume. Traffic coming up every 10 minutes every morning on Super Talk 997 WTN. And then President Trump warning U.S. courts against blocking his tariff policy. That's coming up at 2:30 on Super Talk 997 WTN.
Even if it's illegal, don't do it. What?
I want to make a comment just for the masses.
Yeah.
If you are in traffic and you are rubbernecking, that is a mortal sin.
Mortal sin.
Yeah, rubberneckers, man. That's
you are not good people.
Yeah, you don't have to stop and look.
No, don't. Just don't.
Yeah, it's a challenge out there today. I'm not sure what's going on.
No, somebody just texted in and said, "Can you ask Ken why 65 is a parking lot?"
Yeah, now here's something I'm just now. And again, I'm not sure why, but 65 in Goodlettsville is like a parking lot. All the way, I mean, it's between White House and Madison. Parts of 65, I mean, they're just becoming stop and go. But there's no incident that I can see. Just a lot more people on the road today for some reason.
Is it the first Friday back with everybody in school?
Could be.
Is that it?
Could be. But this thing over this I-40 deal west of town, eastbound to get to Nashville, that's
something bad?
Yeah, it's completely shut down. Eastbound 40 is completely shut down there, right there at Dixon.
I wonder what it doesn't say what it is?
It says it's a crash.
Somebody said 65 is a parking lot because today ends in a Y.
Somebody else said deport rubberneckers.
Yeah. Construction, says somebody.
That could be it.
Really? On a Friday? Man, that's a hard no on that, please. Don't be doing that. Do that late at night.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to do it in the middle of the day? On a Friday?
That's what I would do. It would be a lot more comfortable for the workers, too.
Yeah.
And out there in the middle of the day.
I know. Goodness me. Plus, it's a Friday, not a Friday night. People are going places like home. Goodness me. You people. Oh, Lord. So it's obviously going to be busy today. What kind of weather are we looking at this weekend, man?
Well, let's see here. Why is this on this? Why is that not on Nashville?
I don't know, man.
What in the world's going on in here?
It's all happening now, Ken.
We're gonna have to have a meeting with Joan Jones.
Goodness me.
Joan Jones, right. All right, this weekend, boys. Yes. Sunny with a high near 93 tomorrow. Sunny with a high near 94 on Sunday. It's going to be sunny.
Sunny. I like that.
Next best chance for rain looks to be Monday.
All right, there we go. So it looks like it's going to be a nice weekend, and you guys will probably still be on the 65.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it. You're welcome. Coming up, Israel has said, screw it, we're going to do it. And by that, they mean essentially just go into Gaza and do whatever they want. We'll talk a little bit about that, among other things. You guys can yell at me We could have a debate because it's always fun. And, then Bell will sit there and go, no, he's not a liberal. No, he's not a libtard. No, he's not.
I get defensive when people go after you.
I know, and I appreciate that. I just, I like to tell people, look, there's a lot of stuff that goes on out there, and people take an issue and they do nothing else but grab the one side they think is right and never go, I wonder if somebody else has a different point of view. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. We'll talk about that straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Talk 987. Apollo 13 Commander Jim Lovell dies, age 97. He went to space 4 times.
Wait, did you just say Lovell died?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
He's 97.
He had a good run.
I think so. He went to space or did he go to space?
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Did he?
Did he?
For all the I guess the popularity of actually landing on the moon, I think getting them back home alive was probably even bigger.
Yeah, that was way bigger.
Success story.
Well, and and the movie obviously was a big deal. Tom Hanks played him, if you guys want to know.
Yeah.
What how weird that is to have somebody play you in a story of something that happened to you or your life. If
Ron Howard's mother played his mother in the movie.
Oh, yeah. And Clint Howard was also in it because you can't have a movie without Clint Howard.
You got to have Clint Howard.
That's
Leon,
the rule.
Little Leon from the Andy Griffith Show.
That's the rule.
He's even in Star Wars: A Solo Story under makeup.
Really?
Yep.
He was also, what was he in? Was he in Gentle Ben, too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but.
Because the bear won't eat you.
No, bears don't eat. Come on. So, but yeah, so he's 97, passed away. Visited space 4 times. Man, that's a lot. That is a lot. Now, we send up Katy Perry.
And leave her there?
No, she went up there. She's dating Justin Trudeau.
Ugh.
Is she really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because
so she doesn't want to date a man?
No, apparently not. She's not interested in. Yeah, they're dating because who was she married to? What's that English guy's name? Forgot. He was in a
Russell Brand.
No. Well, no. She married the other guy after that. The guy that was in. God, I forget his name. Somebody will know it.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
So now she's going to try a Canadian. She's try an American, huh?
She's had 2 English men, so now she's trying a Canadian woman.
Who do I want to play me in a movie? Let's do that. All right, Ken, who's going to play you?
Okay. Let's see. I want to be realistic about this. Kevin James.
Oh, I like that.
Because a lot of people say that I look like Kevin James.
Okay. Bell.
Matt Damon.
Okay, Bell. Let's try that again.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. That's who you want?
You know what? That's something I'd have to think about because I don't, off the top of my head, first off, I can't think of anybody that I look like. And secondly, I'd want it to be somebody that's actually a decent actor.
Oh,
so yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one to answer.
That is. Who's chameleon, right? Like that chameleon look.
We don't have any long-haired actors right now, though.
No, we don't.
Brother Bilal, you may be out of luck, man. You may have to cut your
Somebody's
hair.
going to have to wear a wig.
No, that ain't happening.
Somebody's going to have to wear a wig. Somebody is.
Yeah.
Who's it going to be? Will it be Bell? No, because he's not. Oh, we got to make, and we also have to make appearances. Because you got to have the cameo. And then people go, oh my God, that's them in real life. That's them. I'm going to have Telly Savalas play me. I'm going to have him do one of those.
Sapicki just texted and said for Ken, it should be Burl Ives.
Oh, Burl Ives is great. Another one of my favorite singers of all time.
He's no longer alive, Scott.
There is AI. It can bring him back to life. You know what?
Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
You know who's going to play you? They're going to get Ariana Grande to play you because we're going to go in a different direction because we want everybody to be represented.
That's fine. I mean, why not get George Takei?
Oh, my.
That's right. You know what? Thank you very much, Rooster. I know who's playing me.
Who's that? Nick freaking Cage.
Russell Crowe. Yeah, especially by the way he looks right now. Have you seen him lately? There's a guy who's just like, I'm rich and I'm famous and I don't care.
That's what Leo DiCaprio does when he's not shooting.
Yeah. Well,
he just
gives up.
He's whatever, man. I'm going to go have fun.
Yeah. Well, but I think he is because the new girl he's got, right? Like she's, I don't know if you're aware, she's easy on the eyes.
Keeping him in line, is she?
Yeah, I think so. She's like, you know what? I can date pretty much anybody I want to there. Right? I could even date Nick.
Freaking Cage.
I think Russell Crowe has a section in his contract now that when they have craft services on a movie, it all belongs to him.
So mean. That is so mean. Gary Oldman. I would love that.
Gary Oldman. I'm
not going to say what I'm going to totally tell. Somebody said, you know who should play Ken? Danny DeVito.
Yeah, well, he can't color what hair he has left anymore if he's going to do that.
God, that would be hilarious.
I think I'm actually taller than Danny DeVito. Well, I got to look that up.
How tall
Maybe
do you think
I'm
it is?
not.
Oh, you're taller than Danny DeVito.
Yeah, he's got to be what, 5'1"?
Let's see here.
4'11".
4'10".
He's okay. I'm taller than Danny DeVito.
What about Nick?
Nick Cage. How tall is Nick?
6'2", isn't he?
6'2"?
Yeah, he's got me beat.
That was so fun. Burl Ives. I love Burl Ives.
I do too.
Burl Ives was the greatest. That voice was just amazing.
I liked him in Long Hot Summer as Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Big Daddy. So, John Cleese, Norm Macdonald, Matt Damon, Belle, we got it. Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. That's right. Okay, he's got long hair.
He is.
He's a long hair.
I'll take that.
John Goodman. God, have you seen John Goodman?
No.
How much? He's lost like 300 pounds.
Yeah, he lost a lot.
Like,
really?
Yeah, he's thinner than like Dan. I mean, it doesn't look right. He looks sick.
Yeah, well, he's also getting old, and I think the weight loss combined with his age is really kind of making him look a little ill.
Gaunt. He looks very gaunt.
Yes.
He's 73.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, well, this is great. I like this. Chad can be DiCaprio. Belle, you could be Kate Winslet. And then I can draw your boobs.
Okay.
And then when the ship sinks, you can tell me there's no room on the giant raft thing that you
and
have.
And then I'll wave to you
and
as you sink to the bottom.
as you sink to the bottom.
Sorry. Thanks for everything. See you on the other side.
That was crap.
Man, I am getting so many news alerts
About?
coming from Trump today.
Oh, yeah. He fired the IRS
there
guy.
is just like all kinds.
He just fired the IRS guy.
Yeah.
I don't like the IRS. I don't like the way it's spelled.
What's that stand for anyway?
A lot coming from the White House or from the administration today. It's Friday.
Who would play Dan? That's a good question. I have no idea who'd play Dan.
Brother Dan Mandis.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Patton Oswalt with his skinhead.
Patton Oswalt.
That's a good one. That's an interesting one. I like Patton. He's a good dude.
He was funny in King of Queens.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him in anything else, though.
We got married after. Remember when his wife died?
No.
So his wife was a.
She had cancer, didn't she?
No, she just died.
Oh,
She had. I think she had like a aneurysm or something. She was a. I think she was a crime novelist or something like that. And one day, she just died, and he was just absolutely crushed, as you would be, because it was so sudden. It wasn't even time to say goodbye and everything. And then, when he had a daughter, and then he married the girl that, what was her name? She starred in Corey Haim's love life for all of his movies. I'm trying to think.
Jason Alexander for Dan.
Oh, that's not bad. He married Meredith Salinger, and she was starred in Dream a Little Dream and Night and Life of Jimmy Reardon or whatever. She was big in the 80s. And, smoking hot.
Bryan Cranston as a shaved head Walter White would be Brother Dan Mandis.
Oh, that's a good one.
Too tall.
Well, that's true. Yeah, Dan's about my size.
Yeah. Michael Ironside. I like Michael. Steve Buscemi. Phenomenal.
Jamie from Mythbusters should play Dan.
Yeah, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
It's me, Jason Statham.
Or Howie Mandel for Dan.
Bill Burr. That's a good one. I like that. Howie Mandel. That's right. Does he act anymore?
Yeah.
Does he? I just
Not much, but
podcasts. That's all they do. That's all anybody does anymore is a podcast.
And wash his hands.
Yeah. That's crazy. If you guys don't know, he is a germaphobe. He's also a neat freak.
He's got OCD. He's got crippling OCD.
Crippling. Howie Mandel.
Really?
He would tell stories about getting up at 2 a.m. and vacuuming the house.
That's why on
goodness.
That's why on what was that game show he did? Not Win, Lose, or Draw.
Pictionary?
Whatever it was, people would come out and fist bump him because they were told by the producers not to shake his hand because he doesn't like that because of the potential germs. So that's where that fist bump came from.
Yeah, what was that show? Yeah.
Howard Stern got that weirdness when COVID came. Remember he wouldn't leave his house? Do you hear the stories about his wife? When she would go, I'm going to go meet my friends for lunch. He was like, well, you're going to stay in a hotel. You're going to
talking about Beth?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or his new wife. When COVID hit.
Yeah, that's Beth.
Yeah. So, I was never a Stern fan. In LA when I was a kid growing up, he was very New York, East Coast, and he came out for, they had him on for a year or two, and he just never caught traction at all.
The Eagle in Dallas carried him when I lived there, and I liked him back when he was actually a rebel and was, kind of going against the grain, but since then, he's just kind of turned into an establishment hack.
Yeah.
I freaking love that movie, Private Parts.
Private Parts.
Yeah, that's great.
That movie cracks
Paul
me
Giamatti.
up. Paul Giamatti.
Pig vomit.
I'm telling you what, right now, Paul Giamatti is a great actor.
In America.
I like everything that dude's in.
He's
man.
He's amazing. I'm trying to think, who's the best American actor?
The best American
right
actor. Now. Nick freaking Cage.
I didn't say who's the greatest legend of all. It's not fair. Ed Norton is otherworldly. He's amazing.
Norton's good.
Ed Norton
Just difficult to work with.
Yeah. So Ed Norton, but Paul Giamatti's just incredible. He is, and Billions. If you've seen Billions, go watch Billions. Oh, he's awesome. Awesome.
I gotta start watching this Righteous Gemstones.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Robbie Benson to play Chris Hand.
Robbie
Benson. Wow. Talk about going back in the day.
Jeremy Piven could play Dan.
Yo, yeah. And what did he get canceled for?
Jeremy Piven?
Yeah.
He did get canceled. I remember that.
Yeah. He got canceled. He absolutely did. He got canceled for something I can't remember what it is. Coming up, we got the welcome mat as we bid adieu to the week. Straight ahead right here. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so welcome, Matt, with Matt, dressed up to the nines.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Hello. You didn't get the memo?
About?
It's Dress Up Friday.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I did. That's why I wore my octopus shorts.
That's why you're wearing the collar. I like that. You're wearing octopus shorts?
Yeah, check it out.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, you jump right in the pool. Are those shorts or they're swimming trunks?
Swimming trunks, man.
Yeah,
Because I
yes.
normally go jump in the pool, but they're octopus on Friday, so we're
Well,
doing
let me
it.
tell you, it's so hot outside. You're going to need them before you get home, Chad.
I know.
You'll be sweating.
That's
Sweating like a prostitute in church.
Woo, baby. What's going on, man? What do you got on the big program today?
We will talk a little bit about, you know what? I love meeting young, politically minded people. I don't know whether to be shocked and, like, why are you people involving yourself in politics? Yeah. Or, but I choose to just, I let it wash over me. It gives me hope for the future that there are young people that are interested in our country as it exists, in the future of the country. And I talked to a bunch of those folks earlier today, so I'm going to talk a little about that.
Well, that's good.
That'll
right
be fun.
On. Right on.
And then I never got to the census yesterday, so we got to circle back to the census.
What do you think about the census?
I think it should be counted. I think it should be counted. And I think that there are certain people that should be counted. But I don't think all people should be counted. But it says peoples.
It does.
And we got to figure all of that out.
Yeah, you got to figure out what the people's meant.
I mean, see, the thing, one, you got to deal, on one side of it, you got to deal with the people question, right? Because it's, they say persons, they don't say citizens. But on the other side, the liberals are freaking out because, the whole, he wants to recount and it's 2025. It's like, yeah, the Constitution only says you have to do it every 10 years.
Yeah.
You can do it every 3 months if you want.
Yeah,
if you want,
exactly.
I mean, I suppose. So
my frustration, like with all the crap that's going on, the redistricting, you can do it. You have every right. The spirit of it, because now what we're going to have is how many people can now go and show the world. The one thing good about this is they're going to show us why they do what they do to pick us. We don't pick them.
Here's the great thing. If you divide this politically, or if you look at it politically, like from I'm not a conservative, but from a conservative perspective, you kind of have a winning hand because the liberals have already done all of the gerrymandering that they really can do.
Yeah.
Like, I love it when Massachusetts
there's no statewide people
comes forward
9
and they're like, y'all do this in Texas, we're going to do it too. It's like, guys. 36% of the state voted for Donald Trump, and there's no
representation.
Representation of that. So, I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's like California's. She got 53% of the vote, yet they have 90% of everything there. It doesn't matter. It's they pick and choose, and it's frustrating because we should be able to choose the people. Instead, they come and they choose us. Well, I'll take you and I'll take you, but you might not vote for me, so we'll put you over there.
And the person that I feel bad for is Eldridge Gary.
Why?
Well, because gerrymandering's named after him, and we all pronounce it wrong.
Oh.
It's really gerrymandering.
Well, let's gerrymander it. He's got it coming up along with the consensus, the coup census. Straight ahead. Have a good weekend, everybody.